July, August, September, even parts of October, we worry about hurricanes, we worry about storms. And you've probably already been hearing about all the storms across the Midwest. If you don't own an emergency radio, you are missing the boat. Everybody should have one of these. I have had mine in red. Lori, I must have bought mine 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. I got my Jensen. I love the company Jensen. They make great electronics. This is a radio that is going to work no matter what the situation is. You can be out of power, no electricity, doesn't matter. You can utilize this radio. There's multiple ways you can power this besides just the rechargeable battery. It's got solar panel. It's got the crank, the rotary crank, which you can turn to charge the battery. But what this is going to give you, it's going to give you 7 different weather band frequencies. So no matter where you live in the country, okay, you're going to have access to all the local radio stations to find out what's going on. It's got an AM/FM radio, so you can use it and bring it to the beach when you're not using it as your storm radio. It has a rotary antenna, so you can access all your favorite stations, old school. It has a flashlight. It's got a built-in clock. It gives you 24-hour weather around the clock with those weather stations. And it gives you marine reports, so if you're a boater, it's perfect. There are multiple ways to power this. First of all, it will take AA batteries, okay? Piece of cake. It has a built-in rechargeable battery. It has a solar panel on top, so you can put this out on your beach blanket and never have to worry about batteries. And then finally, it has what we call the dynamo crank. This little crank right here, let me move the thing on the back. This little crank right here, when I spin it, see that light go on? See the light go on? It's charging the battery. So even if you're off the grid, you will always have power. So all that is great news. You want to hear the best news? We dropped the price by almost 50%. It's normally $74.99. All right? We took, what, $40 off? $35 off. $35 off. It's $39.99. This is the last day to get this on free shipping and handling. I have 3 colors. I have the red, which I own. I have it in the black, which is super cool. And it's got this industrial grade rubberized exterior. So, you know, bounce around, don't have to baby it. And then I have the rose gold. Our electronics expert, Lori Leland, is here. One of my favorite all-time electronics.
I love it too. I own red.
All the electronics I have.
Yep.
Remember, my dad used to have a little beach radio.
Yes.
He'd take it everywhere.
Right.
And the thing about your beach radio is, you don't want to spend $200 or $300 on a beach radio. You want to get a beach radio under 50 bucks.
Like a knock-around beach radio, right?
Exactly.
That's exactly what this is.
And so much more.
So much more. And this is coming your way from Jensen. So they've been innovating since the early 20s. They're sound leaders. So the fact that you're getting AM/FM radio, this is great for entertainment, but this also has the NOAA designation.
Yeah.
So that's really the key here, because we all need to be aware of severe weather that could be happening in our area at any time. And this is going to give you that up-to-the-second information. So if you look right here, not every radio has this. You have to have a specific radio to have the NOAA channels. NOAA is the National Association of Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Sorry, I did it all backwards, but NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. That's what I meant to say. So there you go. There's that designation right there. That's going to give you all of the urgent information that you're going to get around the country. So you can travel with this anywhere, and it's going to be around the clock. So like you said, backlit screen right here. Yep. So that blue backlit screen, you can see the time. I'm actually just kind of clicking through. There's FM radio. Here's your WB, that's your weather band. So that's going to be that talking voice that explains to you what's happening with the weather conditions. If you're a boater, or if you'd like to go to the beach, like Guy was saying, this is going to give you your maritime report. If you do that, that weather band mode, that's what you're going to get there. And then tap it again, and that's going to give you the alert. So this is really important. If you want to watch a weather system, or maybe there's something happening in your area or coming towards you in your area, and you and your family, you want to sleep at night, you're going to be able to put this in alert mode, and it's going to be silent for you unless severe weather is coming towards you, coming for you, and then that alert is going to make a loud sound, come on and speak to you and tell you what's happening in your area. So the fact that this has the alert mode really takes it to the next level. It's also everything in the palm of your hand, only 1.2 pounds, so we love that. You have this super, super bright flashlight right here. If you need a siren, because you know it's hot here.
Yeah.
And I was talking to our friend Ty the other day. He was saying he was on a hike or a walk or a run or whatever. He does all the outdoor stuff. He heard a whistle. So he knew that someone was probably out of water and extreme heat. This has a siren. and a blinker.
Listen to that sound.
So this can alert someone, let them know if you're having an emergency situation.
Yeah.
Maybe you are outside in extreme heat. You need to be able to, get water, get help. This could alert people to your presence and let them know that you're there. So this is amazing, not just for entertainment, AM, FM radio, telescoping, multi-directional antenna, but the fact that you have those NOAA channels as well, that is a very, very specific radio that you have to have, and this does that and so much more.
Listen, I just got some news radio on.
Oh, you got it, good.
Listen,
okay.
you hear how clear this is?
Very clear, and we're in a metal building.
Listen how loud, hold on.
That's excessive. There's chlorine in the water.
I'm an adult man.
I mean,
go to the bathroom.
oh, yeah, la. Well, make sure he doesn't say anything bad.
Right.
But that's the point, is that whether you need an AM radio or an FM radio, whether you want to listen to music,
Right.
or, God forbid, the power goes out, and you don't have a light, you got a built-in flashlight. You have the weather report. And think about storms coming. It does the marine weather. So if you're a
Marine,
boater.
yeah,
it does all
maritime
that stuff.
reports.
And guys, it's $39. If you are looking for a dad gift, this is a great
Unbelievable
dad gift.
dad gift.
I tell you, my dad kept that little radio all the time with the batteries in it for that exact reason, because he was ahead of the beaches in the summer.
Yes, right.
So he had to know what beaches were going to stay open and closed.
Exactly.
So he had to listen to the weather reports all the time. I love the size of it. So perfect for a beach blanket, picnic, barbecue, whatever. Kyle, will you give me the update on the numbers again? How many I have left? If you want red, last call.
Oh boy. Okay, so
I
that
have
one's going.
220 left in red. How about rose gold? I'm okay on the other two, he says.
Okay.
All right, but these are going to go very, very quickly. I love the fact that it's got the dynamo crank.
4 different ways to charge
That
it.
crank is brilliant because
Brilliant.
you will never have to buy a battery. It doesn't have to be sunny.
No,
Day or night, you can charge the built-in battery
exactly.
with a little twist.
So if you're an
So
outdoors person, if
Yeah.
you love camping, if you're a hiker,
Sure.
if you're a runner like our friend Ty,
What
if
if
you're
the power,
outside.
what if your power's out for a week?
And yeah, in a power outage situation at your home, wherever, you have 4 different ways to be able to charge this. So one of them is that dynamo crank. So this is going to be people power. And to Guy's point, you can see that little red light starts to glow once I start to crank this. So about 5 minutes of crank time gives you about 15 minutes of run time on your Jensen, which is amazing. So that's one way if you are off the grid, unable to power this. The other way is you can plug it right in here. There's a micro USB port and you can charge this, okay? So you're gonna be able to charge it up because there is a built-in battery right back here at the back, okay? Or you can plug and pop in back here 3 AA batteries. So if you haven't taken the time to power it and you have a power outage or severe weather coming your way and now you can't power it with the sun or with the dynamo crank, you just want to pop in some batteries, that's an option. And then you also have that rechargeable solar panel on the top. So this is amazing. My in-laws, they love to camp. They are in an RV, a little, a little camper, and then they just sit at the little picnic table listening to AM radio, FM radio, enjoying the sports radio, their favorite music, whatever it is. And while this is sitting out, it is accidentally charging. So this is always charging by the power of the sun when you have it outside. You've got this great carabiner right here, so you can clip it onto the tackle box. You can clip it onto your backpack. You're gonna be able to clip it onto your cooler. Love that. It also comes with that strap if you want to throw it over your shoulder. Again, sleek and slim, teeny tiny small, only 1.2 pounds. You could probably put this in your glove box of your car so
Easy.
you have it.
Yeah.
But again, this is giving you entertainment because it's AM and FM radio, but with that NOAA designation, that National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association, I have to remember that. The NOAA channels, that is a specific radio that you have to be able to get that spoken voice that's going to give you up to the second information. So that's built in with the alert feature, and that's huge, being able to wake you up at night from silence when you're sleeping, maybe with your, your family and you're concerned and you're watching the weather. This will be able to give you that alert in that alert mode that wakes you up, lets you know what's happening, and makes a loud noise.
It's, it's like the old school alarm clocks that we had, but this one has so many upgraded
additional features. Yes, it has
because
so
obviously
much.
you get your AM, FM, but having a flashlight, having 4 ways to charge it,
Sure.
Having all the weather information. I mean, I remember when we were kids, Lori, we'd wake up early on a snow day and we'd just be praying to hear our school was closed.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't wait for a
or it had a
closure.
delay.
Us too, I love the snow day.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I remember of our radios.
Right.
But they've come a long way, and Jensen is the best brand out there.
Oh my gosh, they are amazing. Innovators since the early 20s. dummies. Tons of additional features too. If you want to plug these in and listen with earbuds or headphones, you can. Just plug it right in. Your headphone jack's back here. You also have the ability to charge your phone. So you can do a partial charge on your phone from your Jensen. So think about this. The power goes out, your phone is nearly dead. Not only can you get emergency information, you can also charge your phone if your phone is dying in that situation as well. But what I love about it the most is that up to the second information, because we all know no state is immune to natural disasters these days.
No.
You're hearing about, you know, the hurricane season is always so scary.
There's no safe place.
This can give you, right? This can give you the information so you can make decisions that could impact the health and well-being of your family.
If you want this color, I got 100 left.
Oh boy, that
in
one's
red.
gonna be gone.
Still okay in the rose gold and gray, and okay in the black. Thank you, Lori.
Thank you. Great to see you. I love this one.
This is a special
Must have.
product between you and me.
It is. It really
I know,
is.
we
We love
this
this
thing.
one. You got to have it.
All right. Hey, real quick. You want me to walk over there? I'm going to walk over.